Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I was getting ready to go to the grocery store. I got kids. We need drinks for their water bottles and stuff. So I was like getting ready to go to the grocery store. I don't really know how Reddit works. Like I get notifications from Reddit and sometimes if it's something that interests me, I'll click on it to go see like what's going on. Well, let me tell you, I got this alert from Reddit that Lauren, Javi's ex, had done an IG live where she made the statement, if you see Javi riding around in a black SUV, now you know why. And that she also said something to the effect of having to find out about what was going on from the kids. And I'm like, what is going on? Now, Javi and Lauren have been separated for a while, ever since Teen Mom aired that clip where Kale was saying that Javi tried to, in the Wawa parking lot, you know. She was humiliated on TV. Kale said that because she was angry with Javi. I mean, obviously it was true. There was some truth to it, but Lauren found out when we found out, right? And they have been separated since. Now, I'm going to show you guys the clip. I only got a piece of the clip, but here it is. And then I'll tell you what else I know.
That people have caused, and they still don't give a shit about it. You know, I have to lose my son 50% of the time for someone else's actions. So it's really fucking hard. And if you missed the beginning of this, for those that are saying, well, she knew what she was getting into, she knew this, she knew that. There's a lot you guys don't know. It's just really fucking upsetting that two people can still be okay with causing people this much pain. It's really fucking upsetting. I have dealt with my fair share of betrayal and pain and all of that my whole life. But what I learned today, what I found out today from the kids, nonetheless, just makes me feel like the last 3 years, they've just been waiting for this to happen.
You guys, I'm not even gonna lie, watching her cry, realizing like, okay, this is a family. She has a son. She is literally crying over the fact that she is in so much pain. She is crying over the fact that now she has to share her son 50-50 with Javi because of choices he made, not choices that she made. I honestly feel like this is terrible. This is terrible. Like, it's not okay that this is going on. I feel weird for even reporting on it. I'm not going to bash her. I'm not going to bash anybody involved. People make mistakes. I think that people that make those mistakes need to own up and say, we made the mistakes, and people need to change to do better. This is just a bad situation all the way around. Now, in that clip, you guys did not hear her say that about the car. You know, if you see Javi driving around in a black SUV, now you know why. Kel drives a black SUV, right? That clip I could not find. I only read that it was said on the Reddit post that I got alerted for, that she did in fact say that. So I went looking. I'm like, where can I find this? Like, there's got to be another like video out there of the rest of this live stream or the parts that I missed, right? I didn't find the rest of the clip, but I did find the Ashley just posted this, and the Ashley 12 seconds ago, 12 seconds ago, which obviously when I clicked on it, it must have been 12 seconds ago. The Ashley was pretty quick. Lauren finally discusses her breakup with Teen Mom 2 dad Javi, insinuates she found out something big from Javi's kids. And we heard her say that in the live. She said, I had to find out from the kids. So I'm going to read what this article says, you guys. It's saying Lauren has finally broke her silence. on her breakup with baby daddy and teen mom to dad Javi. On Tuesday, Lauren, who split with Javi back in October, took the Instagram live to discuss the breakup at length. Now, I could not find the at length, only found a portion. I wish I could find the whole thing. If you guys have it, my email will be in the description box below. Please send it to me. It's actually heartbreaking, but I do cover teen mom, and unfortunately this is like teen mom situations. Anyways, over the past few months, Lauren has posted a few telling quotes, memes, and small hints about what went down with Javi. But this marks the first time that she has actually addressed it directly, and this is true. Like, Lauren has never gotten on social media and like told us what's going on. Like all the other, people from teen mom, Brianna, Kale, if something happens with them, like they will jump on Instagram quick and say something. Not Lauren. She's really like tight-lipped about it. While she normally like keeps quiet, it looks like this live was sparked over something that happened today, right? As Teen Mom 2 fans know, Lauren found out about Javi, with whom she shares her son Eli with, that he had been trying to, Kale in the Wawa parking lot behind Lauren's back. Kale shared this during an episode of Teen Mom that aired in October because she was mad at Javi. Kale later apologized to Lauren for humiliating her on TV. In her Instagram live on Tuesday, a sobbing Lauren discussed what it was like to hear Kale talk about Javi trying to cheat with her. She said, "The night I found out, along with the whole world, when it was on Teen Mom, we were going to put a deposit down on a house the very next day." Lauren says, "I'm thankful that I obviously found out, but this has been going on for 3 years, I think there's a lot more that none of us know about. I think there's a lot more truth to it." Lauren went on to mention that she wishes she would have listened to her gut and gotten out of the relationship when Javi showed her who he was the first time. And that may be the situation where she caught him butt naked in the bathroom. I don't know. Yes, it says Lauren was referring to the bathroom banging incident in 2019 when she caught Javi hooking up with a friend downstairs in their home while Lauren was upstairs. They got into a fight, the cops were called, and Lauren left Javi but eventually got back with him. Lauren stated on Tuesday that she is now stuck in Delaware due to having to co-parent with Javi, and she is now a single mom. Her family is from Maine, so she is stuck there. She said, "I'm never going to air dirty laundry on the internet. My mom raised me better than that. I do think that I deserve to come on here and show you guys some real effing pain." And that is what she done, you guys. Watching it, I felt so bad. I think anybody would. I think Javi would. I think Lauren, Kale would. Everybody. Lauren told her followers that she stayed quiet for so long. A recent event, though, seems to have triggered her. What was that event? "If you see Javi driving around in a black Suburban today, now you know why," she said. This statement left plenty of Lauren's followers confused as to what she was talking about. Is Javi back with Kale? Also in the part that I did catch, she said she found out from the kids and that she feels like that the two have just been waiting for her and Javi to like break up so this could happen. Like that's what she says. It feels like they've just been waiting this whole time for this to happen, which led me to believe, are they back together? Is that what they're waiting for? Is that what she's saying? Like, what is it? A source tells the Ashley that Javi just purchased Kale's old car and that Lauren is so mad about it. He had a white SUV and he traded it into the dealership in order to get the black Suburban that Kale recently traded into the dealership. Lauren feels like Javi driving a car that used to belong to Kale is a slap in the face to her. So she's not happy about it, and she found out from Lincoln. Like Lincoln came home and was like, "Hey, Daddy bought Kale's old car." Now, what the Ashley also says is that the funny thing is the white SUV that she and Javi both used to drive around was also Kale's car at one point. Lauren used to drive it around knowing that it was Kale's old car and it never bothered her. I don't know. Maybe she knows that like something happened in the black SUV, like maybe at the Wawa parking lot. That's where, I don't know. Kale and Javi are definitely not getting back together, the source told the Ashley. Lauren went on her live to insinuate that she believes that Kale and Javi have done more over the years than just buy and sell cars to each other. She just feels like Javi buying Kale's car is a sign that they're still hooking up and have been behind her back for years. The source tells the Ashley that Lauren found out about the new car swap from Javi's son, Lincoln. Lincoln casually mentioned to Lauren that Javi went to buy Kale's car. She flipped out. Even though she and Javi aren't together and haven't been for a while, she is not happy about this. She says, "I've always known people have been against me and Javi. I've always known that people have been fighting against us being together. People wanted to see us break up our whole life. I mean, our whole relationship. And now that it's finally here, it's just like, where did these 3 years go? Kale has stated multiple times on Teen Mom 2 that Javi has tried to bone her over the years. During one unseen moment taping, Kale told co-star Leah Messer while on stage during a commercial break that Javi tried to come to her hotel room that morning to give her the old dippity-doo-dah, but she refused. The girls' mics were on and the footage was aired on the show, and they were not happy about it. But you cannot, like, they should know how MTV plays all this trickery and all this shadiness. Like, MTV, if it's good for TV, they're airing it. Lauren stated that she is stranded in Delaware because she has to co-parent with Javi. She says people can move on with their lives, their relationships get better, and this and that, and I'm just left to pick up the effing pieces for me and my kid, who are now stuck here with no friends and no family. The source tells the Ashley that Lauren and Javi have been living in Javi's house together even after the breakup, but Lauren is now in her own place in Delaware. Lauren is currently living in the same city as Javi. Javi was trying for a while to get Lauren back, but he has accepted that they're over and is now moving on, and it's all hitting Lauren at once. Javi has yet to respond to Lauren's Instagram, and Kale has not publicly commented either. Says the Ashley will update this story when more info is available. I do have to say that I reached out to Kale, and honestly, then I felt bad. I feel like it's not my business to reach out to you. Like, this is a family. Like, while I report on this situation, like, if she does respond, like, she does sometimes. She responds sometimes, and I'm appreciative of that when she does. But I probably overstepped my bound. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is too much of a bad situation for the families, and I hate it for everyone, but that is what's going on, you guys. Sources are saying that Javi and Kale are not back together, but Lauren found out today that Javi went and bought Kale's old car, and she is not happy about it, and that she found out from her son, and that she also feels like the two have been doing stuff this whole time. You guys, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm just disgusted at the whole thing because it's families and it's not okay. I don't know. If anything else comes up, I'll hop on here and let you guys know. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.